Hi friends, what's up? This is RK from 360 Reader. It's time to talk about the 6 new features that have come in iOS 16.4 Beta 2. Apple has released the second beta of iOS 16.4 to developers. The latest beta has got some new features that are worth checking out. So if you're ready to have a quick look at the features that are bundled with iOS 16.4 Beta 2, let's dive right in. First off, I would like to talk about always-on display settings. Apple made some minor tweaks to the always-on display section in the Settings app on iPhone 14 Pro models. The toggle to turn off always-on display is now listed under the toggles for showing wallpaper and notifications rather than above. Then I would like to talk about Apple Books page turning animation. With the launch of iOS 16, Apple tweaked Apple Books to eliminate the traditional page turning animation that had been used since the early days of the app, a move that upset some Apple Books users. The second iOS 16.4 beta reintroduces the page turning animation as an option, which is a welcome change for the Apple Books readers who missed it. In the themes and settings section of the Books app, there are now 3 options for page turning: curl, side, and none. Next up, it's time to talk about Apple Pay in South Korea. Code in the iOS 16.4 confirms that users in South Korea will be able to add credit and debit cards to the Wallet app for use with Apple Pay, suggesting that iOS 16.4 will add Apple Pay in the country. That is in line with reports from early February that indicated South Korea's Financial Services Commission had approved Apple Pay. Apple has been working to bring Apple Pay to South Korea since 2017. Up next, it's time to talk about Apple Music Classical Code. Code in the iOS 16.4 beta confirms Apple's continued work on the Apple Music Classical app and suggests that it could be launching in the not-too-distant future. Code in the beta suggests that listening to Apple Music Classical will require users to have the standard Apple Music app installed. To listen in the Apple Music Classical, you will need to install Apple Music Reads the Line in the Music Kit framework. After that, it's time to talk about Apple Care device coverage. Now, when you go to the Settings app, General and About section, you will notice that Apple had added a coverage section that shows your Apple devices with Apple Care Plus. All listed products now have an icon next to them. This section includes your iPhone and connected peripherals like Apple Watch and AirPods. And finally, it's time to talk about the cool podcast splash screen. There is a new splash screen in the podcast app in the beta 2, which explains the new changes. The podcast app now supports channels in the library section, expanded CarPlay functionality, and an improved Up Next feature that lets you resume episodes and skip what you don't want to listen to. That's all there is to it. So these are the new features that are packed with iOS 16.4 Beta 2. If you found this video helpful, do like and share it, and I'll see you with more such cool videos. Till then, stay safe and have a great time. Bye.